Hello viewers, welcome back to another video on my channel. Hope you're doing good, hope you're doing well, because I certainly am. Now, we've spoken before about the need for new players, particularly in that forward area. Slimani is old and clubless. Delor's gone to Qatar, the same place where Baghdad Bounajah plays, but are we still going to be relying on him? Mohamed Amora seems to be favoured as a winger, a left wing proposition by Belmadi. He doesn't seem too keen on playing Amora down the middle. Mahios has moved to the Swiss League, but again didn't look too convincing in his full international debut for Algeria, and I still think his legacy has been tarnished by the absolute bottle job in the Chan final at home in Baraki when he took that penalty like Mr. Bean. But having said that, Amora has looked like that he's agreed a move to Belgium, to Union Saint-Gilloise, who are playing in the Europa League, so that's a good level. We might even see West Ham playing against, or Liverpool or Brighton play against Amora this season. Hopefully they do use him. That Union SG club in Belgium, they do seem to produce a lot of talent. Brighton have a connection with them as well, so don't be surprised in a couple of years if you see Amora move to Brighton. But you need a good striker to win the tournament, I think, and I think getting Amine Gouiri is huge. Now, we've spoken about him before. This is done, signed, sealed, delivered. This is like when we said Ait-Nouri was done, when Aouar was done. Gouiri is done. Alhamdulillah, this guy is now available for selection. He can be picked in September. He had that France under-21 Euro nonsense. He's not going to play in the Olympic Games with the French, despite the fact that it's in Paris. Gouiri is now available for selection under Jamel Belmadi. He can pick him, and he's already scored in his opening league game of the season. Rennes beat Metz 5-1, ironically against Ukija, who actually made quite a few saves in goal for Metz. Of course, he's now retired from Algeria duty. Gouiri, 1 game, 1 goal. This is huge. I think Gouiri changes not just the landscape for Algeria's team, it changes the landscape for the whole Africa Cup of Nations as a whole. You think of the chances the likes of Shaibi, Riyad Mahrez, Bouetnani, Benrahma, that they'll all create. Aouar, Benassa, these players are creative players. But this was evident in the Cameroon playoffs. Creating chances, you look at the stats from the game in Bleeder, dominated shots, possession, all of that. Couldn't put the ball in the net. When Slimani did put it in the net, he was offside or used his shoulder. Belali missed a few sitters. This is huge. And Belali's gone to Mouradi now to take his pay packet. I think we can rule him out safely now. But this is fantastic news to get Gouiri on board, to pick him and to bed him in. And it looks like those 2 games against Senegal and Tanzania, we could see Gouiri play. If not, he'll almost certainly be there in October. Regardless, he will be available in time for the Africa Cup of Nations. Where is he going to fit in this team? He can play down the middle. He can also play down the left. I think he has to be bedded in. No matter where he plays at club level, when he's got pace too, he has to be the number 9. I think Mahrez, despite the fact he's in Saudi, will play on the right and he'll rotate with Bouetnani. Like if we've won the first 2 games, for instance, we've got one more group game, you might see Bouetnani come in for Mahrez. I think Gouiri down the middle, and on the left you play either Amora or Said Benrahma. I think that's the way you do it, with Shaibi sort of an 8 and number 10 behind them, and then Benassa Aouar, Benassa Bentaleb, Adli I think you're going to see as well. So that is for me the basis of the attack. Unless someone really comes out of nowhere, something dramatic, I can't see Rayan Cherki or Michael Elise participating in this Africa Cup of Nations for Algeria. Elise's injured. Cherki's now got Italy and France after him. He's got the Olympics, I think. He does want to play him. And Italy are going to be all changed now because they've let Mancini go. So I don't think it's worth playing Gouiri on the left, Mahrez on the right, and then Bounajah up top. He could do that in game, like if we need height, if we need to be more defensive, with a presence up there to clear the ball to, a focal point. But this team's got to be built around Gouiri now. And this team has come so far with Gouiri, Ait-Nouri, and Aouar, and Shaibi, and Bouetnani in the building. And who knows who's going to come in the future. I think other defences in AFCON will be worried just standing in that tunnel. We're looking, oh my God, it's Mahrez, it's Gouiri. Do you know what I mean? Really, really good players. And we've got to compete now. Senegal look dangerous with Jackson at Chelsea now, with Mane, with Sarr at Marseille now. Really, really dangerous. Egypt have got Marmoush now at Frankfurt. They look very, very dangerous. Ivory Coast have got Zaha playing in the Champions League. They've got Haller. There's some real dangerous teams. I think it's going to be a very high quality tournament. And I just hope the facilities in Africa, in Ivory Coast, match the quality of the players, because ultimately the better facilities, the better pitches, the better the football. And we saw a lot of the pitches in Cameroon, Douala, let us down in the last tournament. So Gouiri's got his FIFA change done. He's got that S12. He's got the passport. Bosh. He's in the building. Where's he going to play? Are you going to start him straight away? Are you going to bed him in? So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you excited to see Amine Gouiri? We've got a few weeks to go until the first international break. It's not far away at all. We'll be building up to that. Then we've got the October international break, then the November one, and then the build up to the Africa Cup of Nations. So let me know your thoughts on Amine Gouiri in the comments down below. Who do you want to see next? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.